I haven't done a video like this in a few months, so let's take a look at how much money I made and how much money I spent in the month of April of 2024. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erica with Memory Box Candle Co. and I make videos all about the journey of starting a candle business. In today's video, I just wanted to share with you how much we made and how much we spent during the month of April, and I'm going to be breaking down the categories. And what I realized from my previous videos where I talked about income and expenses, that I should have just showed you my profit and loss statement on QuickBooks. So this is QuickBooks, this is my bookkeeping software, and this is called a profit and loss report. So this just goes over how much we made, the different ways that we made money, so the different categories, and then also where we spent money. So I'm just going to go through all of this. Now, this is me categorizing everything. I actually go through and I categorize every single transaction that either goes out or comes into the business. And this is how I like to do it, because instead of just showing the total income and not knowing where the streams of income are coming from, I don't really like that. I like to be able to categorize it so that I can break it down and really see where the income is coming in. So first one right here is affiliate commissions, and that was $292.29. And I believe that most of that was from affiliates through Amazon. So Amazon affiliates, and definitely on the lower side of the spectrum, but I'm very thankful for it because it is really passive right now. So really appreciate any of you that make purchases through my Amazon affiliate links and any of the other affiliate links that I give as well. So super thankful for that. And then Etsy sales, these are digital Etsy sales and also some candle sales as well. I don't know how I'm going to differentiate that. That's going to require a little bit more paying attention to things, because I do have an Etsy shop now for candles. So I reopened the Memory Box Candle Co. Etsy shop. So that was $309.96. And then the payouts that we got from Fair last month was $3,377.85. Gotta love Fair. Fair really keeps us going. I love the platform. I love these payouts that we get into the account. Really helps. And then Kajabi product sales. This is just the sales that I get from ericamarieMorris.com, my workbook, my shipping course, and also my candle business planner as well. And soon to be guide as well, the candle business guide that I'm creating. So that was $686.13. Shopify candle sales was $2,530.26. And then YouTube income was $2,626.25 for a total income from all of my revenue streams is $9,822.74 for the month of April. So now let's get into the expenses. So cost of goods sold, this is the amount of products that we purchase specifically that we need in order to make the candles. So jars, wax, labels, wicks, all that kind of stuff, was $2,185.33. So the gross profit after subtracting, the total income minus cost of goods sold, $7,637.41. But if we're being realistic, I mean, look at the difference between, oh, actually, you know what? We can add these together because this is candle sales. I was just looking at Shopify. I'm like, no, we actually, we're barely there. But if you add these two together and then subtract that, we still had a good profit, even if you include, the cost of running the Shopify store and shipping labels and all that kind of stuff. So let's go through advertising and marketing. This was Fiverr purchases. If you've seen my video on mockups where I create my own photo mockups for my candles, I pay to get those mockups created for a Photoshop kind of template thing. So that is what I paid for. Bank fees and charges, $40. Those are actually two separate transactions of $20 fees, and this is because I went to pay taxes, estimated taxes for this year, and I accidentally sent money to the IRS instead of to the state of California. So I called the IRS and I told them, and because I set the payment to come out in one business day, they could not stop the transaction. So they told me I had to call my bank in order to get that stopped. So that's what I did. I was able to stop the payment, but I had a $40 fee in order for them to stop the payment. But that's much better than the IRS taking $1,600 that didn't belong to them. So I learned my lesson, and I realized I needed to pay the state and not the IRS. So the next one is Kajabi. So this is $199 a month to keep my Erica Marie Morris website, ericamarieMorris.com website up and running. And then legal and professional services. Oh man, this was in order to do my taxes. So this is how much it cost me to do my taxes through a CPA. Now, mind you, I am an S corporation. I get 2 separate tax returns done every year. Chris and I are now on a joint married tax return as well. So we have to do individual as married, and then also a separate corporate tax return for Memory Box Candle Co. So that's why it's so much. And then office supplies, $911.83. Just basic office supplies that you see, tape and printer paper and all that kind of stuff that we need to keep things going. And then I think I also put shipping boxes in office supplies as well. Shipping boxes, packing materials, packing supplies. PayPal fees, $28.70. And then for payroll expenses, I have an S corporation, and you have to run payroll on yourself if you have an S corporation, because I am technically an employee of my own company. So I have to run payroll on myself. So these are the taxes that I paid as an employer. And then this is what I paid myself as an employee. And the fun thing about paying taxes when you're a single member S corporation is you pay payroll taxes twice. So you pay the employer payroll taxes and the employee payroll taxes. So the amount that actually hit our bank account was around $1,300, something like that. And this is just to document for how much we pay, how much I pay myself on payroll. I do write separate checks to the account because obviously we're not living off of $1,300 a month. That doesn't even cover our rent. So I do write separate checks to Chris and I's bank account that's separate from all of this. It's just not documented because that's just a separate owner's pay. And then right here, this is shipping labels. So it costs $372.89. And then Shopify payment. This is how much I pay monthly to Shopify with their monthly payment, and then also a couple of apps that I have. And then softwares and subscriptions. This is like my Canva app. My Canva software, Microsoft. I also have QuickBooks. I have Klaviyo, which is my email marketing software. So these are just different softwares and subscriptions that come out every month to keep the business going. So after all of these total expenses, that was $4,693.65. And then it's subtracting from the gross profit after taking out the cost of goods. So $2,943.76. This refund right here, I need to figure out how to categorize this better. This is the amount that I accrue through like a debit cash back on PayPal. I think that that's what that is. I have it under refund because I didn't know how else to put it. I should probably put it as cash back. I don't know. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but it's just kind of weird having that right here. So this is the net operating income right here, or the net income. So that is a look at last month. I do like this better than going through and calculating it all out, because that's what I did on the previous videos. I realized it's all laid out right here, and then now you can kind of see how QuickBooks works. So I'm able to categorize everything. I am an affiliate with QuickBooks, so I will have that linked in the pinned comment if you want to check it out. I really do like it. I think it's worth it. It has been very, very helpful to me with keeping track of everything for taxes, and just even being able to see how much you're earning every month and where you're getting that, where you're getting that income from. And obviously I do have different streams of income, but even if you're just keeping track of just for your candle business, you can do, your online sales, you can do your local markets, you can do wholesale, you can really, be able to change up the categories there. So that's how I have, wholesale here, and then Shopify income. And then if we had done any markets, I would have a separate local market section as well. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, just seeing the income and expense breakdown. I did have a recent request to do another one of these videos, and I know I need to start doing these more often because every month is going to be a little different on how much we're spending and of course how much we're earning. So it's interesting seeing how things change throughout the months. But so far we've been relatively consistent. I'm definitely looking to increase specifically wholesale. This is really one that I'm wanting to bump up and really start to increase those numbers. Ideally, I'd like this to double. So that is a goal of ours. But with that, I am going to end today's video right here. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave this a big thumbs up as well as subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram at MemoryBoxCandleCo, and I will see you in my next video.